Hello my friends and welcome to Colony Ship. I'm happy to be back from Slytherin Next. It was immense fun, but I'm exhausted, and so I thought this is the perfect game on my queue of things to do, and it's quite a queue. There's a there you go. There's a queue of things that I want to do. And this was first on my list. Okay, let's go. Underdog is the default difficulty mode integrated into the setting. The world is harsh, dying is easy, and you aren't a hero. Hero is easy mode designed to... Okay, right, well, we know what we're doing here. Create new character. Recommended for experienced players, of course. Wow, this is a stat page and a half. Actually, let's just go back to the menu quickly and just turn that music down a little bit. Every game has got really loud music on its main menu. Well, not every game, but almost every game's got really loud music on its main menu. Which is not a problem if you're playing the game, of course. It's not an issue for you guys, but it's an issue for me trying to talk to you guys. Okay. So, pretty standard stats here. It's almost special, but without luck. Which is great. If you were going to get rid of one of them, that would be the perfect one to get rid of. Implants. Dex determines action points. That is often one of the best possible stats to have. Once again, it affects attack and defense, and initiative, and accuracy. It affects accuracy too. Or it's a derived stat. Tagged skills. It's definitely a little bit of old school Fallout inspiration here. Not talking about modern Fallout, talking about the real Fallout, the Fallout 1 and 2. Experience bonus. Wow, 10% per point. Neural resistance. Max followers. That's interesting. So just 1 point of intelligence gives you a 10% bonus. Interesting. Stealth. Character's ability to kill unsuspecting guards with a single strike while sneaking. Alright. Well, I like to play RPGs. If they're truly RPGs, I like to play them with maximum dialogue. Gifted. Character creation only. Plus 2 stat points, plus 3 skill points. Cult leader. Requires charisma 10. Party earns plus 20% experience. Followers gain plus 1 natural DR. Healing factor. Extra feat every 3 levels, starting at level 3. Plus 50% tagged skill learning rate. Wow, look at all these tacts, look at all these feats, pretty cool. You know what, I think Mastermind is actually better. Extra feats would be quite nice. %20 extra experience, I get it, it's nice, but it's not gonna be defining. And this natural damage resistance. Followers gain plus 1 natural DR. I'm pretty sure DR stands for damage resistance. Natural DR. Yeah. Okay, alright. I'm spending so much time on the stats screen here, but I mean, with RPGs, this is it, isn't it? This is where all the magic happens. Oh, both. Damage. It feels to me like strength is not that strong. I don't know how powerful implants are, but wow, some of these perks look amazing. Adds 12 initiative, 4 action points on the first turn. Halves AP cost of reload. This game is early access, by the way, so I'm sure that there may potentially be more stuff to come here. Okay, right. Let's could have been worse, but not by much. Let's go with rifle. It's not going to be a combat character, and rifle is usually the skill that lets you stay away from the front line. I could put bonus points. Alright. Incredibly persuasive characters are always a firm favourite with me. Hang on. There we go. There's a guy that vaguely appears similar to me. It's not a terrible likeness. Oh, the actual 3D model looks way more like me. Okay, good. Let's go. It is the year of our Lord 2754. You will never feel the sun's warmth under a blue sky, nor hear the wind in the branches of a tree, and never swim in the ocean, because you have the misfortune to be born on the ship. You have never seen Earth, and you will never see Proxima Centauri either. Answer a few questions and define your character's beliefs and opinions while learning more about the ship. Okay. The ship was launched by a neo-Christian conglomerate dedicated to establishing a religious colony on a distant world. The original 50,000 passengers of so-called first generation were true believers in the mission. Okay, there was a mutiny. Rebelling against the ship authority was a mistake. The environment itself is hostile enough to human life, and the order is always preferable to chaos. Mutineers did the right thing. Why should the shipborne blindly bow to the edicts of their centuries-dead ancestors? No, they would deny it. The mutineers were fulfilling God's will when they toppled the old order. Who cares? You got enough problems right now without fighting over the history of a bunch of fanatics. Perfect. In fact, you would go on to stay. The further they stay away from you, the better. Perfect. I can't be dealing with people who are fanatically religious. No offense to anyone who is religious, but the people who get right in your face and preach in your personal space, I find that very difficult to deal with. Especially when they turn up at your doorstep at 6 o'clock in the morning, like, I'm trying to sleep, please. Okay. The ship suffered extensive damage during the Civil War, but remains operational. Hull was breached in several places, and frantic efforts led to a meltdown, crippled the main reactor. With the condition of the fusion reactor degrading to dangerous levels, the number of volunteers for jobs in areas exposed to radiation remaining few, the mutants negotiated a pact with the Covenant, granting protection from harassment and violence in exchange for maintenance of the engines and other vital ship systems. You've always thought that. Ostracizing fellow humans based on genetic differences is wrong. Hopefully our descendants will live in harmony in a future colony. It's so deliciously optimistic. I'm torn between these two. Embrace evolution, my friends. You never know how handy a third arm might be. Well, it's at least one handy. Sorry. In the place you call home, is known as the Pit, and to some more affectionately as Free City. Freedom means you're mostly free to kill or be killed. On the plus side, housing is cheap, and keeping a low overhead is a priority when you have nothing. True freedom means being free from laws passed down by your supposed betters. If freedom means living in an interplanetary shipping container and sleeping with a gun under your pillow, these pit dwellers can keep it. Yeah, basically. The ship is en route to Proxima b, an Earth-like planet orbiting Proxima Centauri. After launch, a deep space probe transmitted highly detailed images of the surface, which revealed one minor setback. This very habitable world is already inhabited. Since the voyage is estimated to take close to 400 years, it's possible by the time the ship arrives that the colonists will encounter a mature civilization corresponding to Earth's late Middle Ages. What's the setback? Although anticipated, slaves will provide an excellent resource for the colony. Wow. Someone's channeling the Confederacy here. We'll make every effort within reason to accommodate the savages. Wow, now we're channeling the British. This is great. Old school evil America, old school imperialistic Britain, must make every effort to live in harmony with the new world's native sons and daughters as we learn all we can from them. We will be guests in this new world, living among the local population, accepting their culture and traditions as our own. I think I'll go with that. Seems the most reasonable choice. As inevitably happens in dark and challenging times, people turn to God for reassurance, the promise of an end to pain and hunger, or failing an end, at least a purpose. Church of the Elect rejected both the protectors of the mission and the Brotherhood of Liberty as worldly fools, distracted by politics and their own egos. Okay. When the ship arrives at destination, Judgment Day awaits every citizen. The unrepentant will be returned to the hell from which we fled, Earth, to suffer for all eternity. Religion is the opium of the people. Doesn't matter if God exists, faith has always been mankind's greatest strength, or fanaticism is like the bottom choice. Let's keep this character consistent and say that religion is the opium of the people. Protector's one truth is that the mission's sole way to ensure successful completion of the mission is to follow the old ways. Okay, I'm just reading the key bits here while I just process the text quickly. I don't mind this from an RPG, to be honest. I like a detailed world. It wouldn't be okay if this were a turn-based strategy game or whatever, but it's an RPG, so you're here for the story, right? That's why you should be here. As long as it's well written, of course, which this is. Sworn to regain control of the ship, the Protectors will subjugate anyone who threatens the mission. Instead of embracing the future, the Protectors are clinging to a long-gone past. They are the problem, not the solution. Protectors should be more flexible if they want to attract more people to their cause. The Protectors are right about one thing: the mission is more important than our petty struggles. Born and raised on old Earth, the Founding Fathers were wiser than any shipborn. How can we question the path they've laid out for us? Yeah, this seems reasonable. The Brotherhood was formed to liberate people from the shackles of the Ship Authority. Their first sally, which the fossils of the old world called mutiny, did not completely achieve the same. However, the Brotherhood was successful in establishing themselves as a significant power in the New Order. A non-military campaign to win over the people through reason and deceit. Weakening the enemy from the within is the central pillar of this new strategy. The Brotherhood did end the tyranny of the Ship Authority by giving us a choice in how to live our lives. They shouldn't try and take this choice away now. Seems reasonable. Your beliefs and opinion may change and evolve over the course of the game as you interact with factions, groups, and various individuals. Keep in mind that actions speak louder than words. And saying one thing and doing another won't fool people for long. Begin your adventure! Wow, 22 minutes of character setup. Okay. From the day it sprang up like a patch of mould on this rich substrate, the pit has been overshadowed by Rondus Redford. As the pit has grown, Jonas' seat at the top has gotten shakier. Okay. You open your eyes to a grey hull metal ceiling, one panel of which flickers yellow, indicating day shift. You overslept, not that it matters. With a grunt, you roll off your stained mattress and open the window to let some fresh air in. Open the window? Like everything else around here, fresh is relative. The ship does its best to recycle air and water, but cargo holds aren't high on her priority list. 4 of the bridge's 6 projectors are still operational, shining dully down on the container of towers in cargo hold 3. You've read that water is supposed to be clear and cities are supposed to be big, but no shipborne has ever seen either. Maybe in another 100 years the water will look and taste like oil and people will start talking about the good old days when it was the colour of rust and tasted refreshingly bitter and tangy. That's the kind of optimism that keeps you going, yeah. The last few years you've been doing odd jobs for Tanner, a local hustler with a nose for making money. He's never tried to screw you over, which is pretty close to being virtuous. Don't forget your gun, you never know when it might come in handy. A crude bolt-action pipe rifle. That'll do me. backup weapon, perhaps, if you run out of bullets. A camp knife, a utility bar. Let's take the utility bar. Okay, well. Oh. Motion blur. I'm not in the camp of people who finds motion blur to be super pretty. I wonder if I can turn it off. There we go. Do I have to actually save the settings? That's better. It just drives my eyes crazy. I don't know. Some people like it. I think it's a bit of a... It's a choice. Okay. Sweet. Nothing like an old World War II helmet. This is your inventory screen. You may have seen many like it, but this one is yours. Okay, seems fine. Is that a Fallout jacket? It sort of has that feel about it. 5.56. In the grim darkness of the far future, we're still using 5.56. Looks like it. Any big plans? Got a job on a diving crew. Diving into the mission control ruins. It's like a maze down there. Sealed doors, corridors, and tire decks. They cut power to kill the auto defenses, which didn't make things easier. Sure. Me. Nice! Xavier shares some insights into the ancient art of lockpicking. I can teach you lockpicking, but not for free. I am done with this town. I would say... Oh, there is tab highlighting. Oh, lockpick 2. Do I have lockpick 2? Yes, I do. Sweet! I instantly got my money back. Piper Jack multi-barreled pistol. And some 9mm. Do we have like a party weight? Or is it just slots? Boots. Okay, those are way better. Is this a gadget or like a belt item? There we go. Four-barreled pipe pistol with 2 nails for sights. It is long on ingenuity and short on accuracy. Okay. Thank you for teaching me the ancient art of lockpicking. change my name to Jill. Biorecycler. They break all organic matter from wasted dead bodies gathered each morning to simple organic compounds. It's the circle of life! The circle of life. Alright, let's leave that for now. I did not build for combat, so let's avoid an early encounter. Okay, can't go in there. None of these people are interactable. How can I help you? Depends on what you do. One of them is a C210, worth 700 credits, 1200 in the habitat. The other one is an L5, common as dirt and just as cheap. You'd be lucky to get 5 credits for it. If you're confident in your ability to tell them apart, you don't need my help. Otherwise... Okay. This is not a 36B. Doesn't even look like a 36B. This is a 36B. Can I help you? Asks the storekeeper. The goggles! They do some stuff. Okay. Most of this stuff kills your evasion. Oh, gunsmith. I'd like to buy a gun. What kind of gun do you fancy? An energy gun would be nice. Not a rifle or a shotgun. We ran out of energy cells a long time ago. Guns aren't much good without them cells. The mutiny drained the ammunition depots pretty fast, and that was, what, 100 years ago? They stocked the ship with weapons to scare off the primitives and secure our colony, not to fight a civil war. There's only a few leftover cells here and there, but they're worth a lot of money, and only a fool would use them to charge a gun. Do I look like a plasma pharmacist to you? Of course! 30 years I've been a gunsmith, I never once thought of that. Do you have anything more sophisticated than pipe guns? What's wrong with pipe guns? What is wrong with pipe guns? Why does nobody like pipe guns? Making real guns is hard. Unless you're American. In which case, you've probably made a few just before breakfast and maybe flossed your teeth with one. I'm sorry, my American fans. I am sort of. Not entirely sorry, but you know the stereotype. You know anyone who'd pay 1,000 credits for a high quality piece? Where do I start? Go on then, show me the guns. What do you got? A Tommy gun! We're still using Tommy guns in 2744. The Howler assault rifle. What is the damage output of my current weapon? It's actually better than the Howler. Oh, but it only has one shot, so you gotta constantly reload it, that's why. Cole's Gadgets. What are you selling? Okay, right. I'm having fun. What can I say? I do like RPGs, I just worry that they're not great entertainment for you guys because it's a whole lot of reading and a whole lot of clicking menus. The name's Cole, says the proprietor. What are you selling? What kind of gadgets? Grenades are my most popular item. Old Earth toys, time warp gizmos, brainwave disruptors, pulse alternators, all that science magic. It's in limited quantities. Stasis field. Combat tech and implants. You know, they don't make new ones, so where do you think they come from? For previous owners, no registered complaints and still performs up to factory specs. Basic model. Third generation alternatics module. Bionic Eye. Brighten up your world with Core Protex Insight 7L. Tap into 25th century image processing technology today to automatically adjust gamma, contrast, color, and shadows. Perception +1. That's actually pretty sweet. I'll take that for 300. Let's get rid of those boots. Am I able to just plop that in? Weird to say, but... Okay. I guess I need a surgeon. I mean, it makes sense. It would be weird if you could just use it. All these years of having normal human eyes, and then I come along and make this guy bionic. Welcome to the Promised Land. Been here long, too long. If it's freedom you crave above all else, then you won't find a finer place than the old pit. Huh, alright. Transmission substation. Okay, doesn't look like I can go up there. A power station. I tried adding new transformers to the grid. It ought to work, but I think this thing just doesn't like me. Let me take a look. I do not have electronics. Can you select that? No. The OS is received from chronically related hardware such as mobile ore extractors or probes snuffing out metal deposits. The generator produces plenty of power, but the OS has a bunch of exotic safeguards. You could supply an oxidizer for the air purifier. That would take a load off my tortured mind. Travel to hydroponics. All right. Doesn't look like I'm doing anything here. Alright, we're like 42 minutes in. I haven't even done any combat yet, but then again, old school RPGs were very much the same. I've got a job for you. What kind of job? An easy one. Uh-oh. Death flag. A2, that's Armory, level 2, the holy grail of every scavenger on the ship. During the mutiny, the rebels looted every depot on the first level, but the automated defenses on the second stopped them dead, literally! Every scav versus Salt has been searching for this card for decades. You're the one who found it. I alone figured out how to find a man who changed his identity and died in obscurity nearly 100 years ago. Ha! No energy cells. Making them without proper materials and tools, that's the hard part. Why me? Can't do it alone and I don't trust anyone else. Keep the pistol. Consider it an investment into our enterprise. It's not going to be an easy trip, so make your time to get ready. I need to find a meat shield for my highly persuasive but otherwise defenseless character. We got gut warmer, rat poison, high voltage. Why rat poison? You think the colony ship would not have any rats, right? Firewater and absolution. Every third round is free for as long as you're able to drink it. Any work? This fella owes money to just about everyone in the area. His name is Jediah Walker, but he just goes by Jed. Balance owed is 1,200 credits, including interest. If you manage to collect, you'll get 250. He runs his mouth faster than he runs up his tab. Well, I must admit, I really like the atmosphere of this. It's got a bit of a Deus Ex feel, actually, if you ask me. It's a bit of a grim future feel. There's obvious love and attention that's actually, you know, gone into how the area looks. Food vendor. Easy! Yeah. Doesn't look like I can... get in this area. No. I wonder if there's a map. Oh man, there's fast travel to everything. That's pretty sweet. The med bay. I kind of want to find it myself without fast traveling to it. Main Street. Zero tolerance. Ah, there it is. Oh, it sort of has a little bit of a System Shock feel as well. That's the other game that it was reminding me of. Are you a doctor? I have been trained in the healing protocols. The machine spirit is with me. Oh, do you know what? I've just come to the realization that I've just come to the realization that you guys can't actually see the text. it's just dawned on me that you can't actually see the text. What does the, okay, well, anyway. Whatever, I read out most of it. What have you got? Can you show me how to extract implants safely? If you make yourself useful, watch me work, then maybe you can learn a thing or two. Motor cortex chip. The dumb bastard overclocked it, fried the chip in half his brain. Half an hour later. Well, I'll be damned. The suppressor's still good. With a quick, hard yank, she pulls the intact piece of electronics from amid the cooked brain and ruined circuitry. She drops it in a jar of disinfectant and slaps you on the back with an unwashed hand. I do have an errand that needs running. A fella by the name of Jiminy Brewster sent word that he has something for me. Where can I find him? He's in town. Rents one of the warehouses in Camp Town, E7, I think. Ah, there's an implant installing machine. Welcome to the Quick Fix 3000! Please be advised that you waive any and all rights claims arising out of or relating to your augmentation. The following supported hardware has been detected. Please select the device you wish to install. Okay, I can't actually go back to the previous menu there. Please be advised that once this implant is installed, it can't be removed without causing severe physical and nervous damage. Such actions are forbidden under Article 12 of the Employment Standard Acts of 1496. You'd scream if you could, but all you can do is gasp like a fish. Then the pain stops all at once. This is the world in excruciating clarity, which you now live with radically enhanced vision. Sweet. Do not have steel level 3. Have you come here to find your purpose? The preacher asks by way of welcome. Either the church is full on rough times or they chose a minimalistic design. Isn't your fancy way of saying you'd like to hire me to do a job? You can say that. One of my deacons was taken prisoner. Do you think shaking him down will make you popular? Wow, look at how many quests I've managed to rack up. The Lord giveth. You passed 2 tests. First, you picked the lock on my door. To be fair, that lock is shite, but still takes some skill. Second, you clearly have some moral flexibility, otherwise you wouldn't be here. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. Just because you can pick this lock doesn't mean you can pick any lock. Some locks are way too tricky. Well, this is a lock picking, Edmund, and what I have for you today is a level 2 is a level 2 locked door in an RPG. His name's Samson, ex-military, by the look of him. He favours the engine fuel bar in Camp Town, but he's awfully tight-lipped, even when drunk. So how do I steal his key? Gain some insights into the questionable art of picking pockets and petty theft. Isn't Samson this guy? No, that's Solomon. Camp Town. It's a little bit awkward to get through here. What do you want? Synthetic meat, 200 flavors. Wow. Tasty. Welcome to the Old Earth Emporium. Movies, just like the olden times. What you're looking at here is a fully immersive simulation. Back before the mutiny, this magic box was a training simulator, used to upload skill sets into a person's melon. Achieve in minutes what would take decades to learn in the real world. It sure can if you have the authorization token. The ship authority kept a pretty tight fist on them, as well as I understand it. They didn't want just anybody to take a ride and come out a super soldier or a nuclear engineer. Other than filling out a form in triplicate with the ship authority, no place. How about a nice World War IV flick? How many world wars did they have? Probably 6 or 7 by now. Did we win? After 3 years of fighting, everybody said they won. The enemy got to keep the north, most of it was razed anyway, but we did liberate the south. Okay, like quite a lot of text here. It's Manny! Poor Manny. We just wanted him to run a bar in Haruko. The best liquor around. Only #1 brand names. Hey, bullets and medical supplies. Give it all to me. Show me a man of taste, and I'll show you someone who's sick of ingesting end tabs. Real synthetic meat paste infused with old world flavors. %60 organic. Eat it raw or stir fry it. Earth style. Starter cells come from fungal protein. A side benefit of the fungus infestation in hydroponics. The word is recycled. Let's not dwell on what goes in. What matters is what comes out. Oh, that's funny. I like it. I like it. Jobs! Must own a gun. Hey, it's the American Job Center. You know how to handle firearms? I know how to solve problems if that's what you're asking. Hired for what? We are. Client is a fellow by the name of Trevor Chauncey, known around these parts as Chance. He's got some meat set up with the Gringer boys to sell some kind of doohickey, and he's worried that it might get a bit dicey. Okay. Storekeeper. He sells shotguns. Huh. Yeah, I can see what it means. The bullets are like $1, the cell is like 50. Do I know you? What's the nature of this deal? The Grangers want a control module for one of their towers. I happen to have an extra one and I don't need. Right, let's, as our final thing, let's just have a quick save, because I am not built for combat, so we'll see how this turns out. You follow Chance to the outskirts of the pit. Nothing here seems to have shifted an inch since the ship left Earth orbit 1,000,000 years ago. Do you have it? Alright. One of those rip critters, an angry orange light of an ocular implant, is doing its duty for the missing eye. What's the deal? You wanted a tower control module? I brought you a tower control module. Now where's my money? I got shit to do.
Then you'll get paid and well. As far as I know, the only place to find one is Mission Control Center. Your friend claimed he knew a diver who had recovered the kind of module we need. Since he lied, I assume it's still there. Told the last 2 divers we hired back to check level 3, but I guess it's a hard place to reach, and they didn't return. Find a control module, Chapter 3. I managed to avoid the fight. Or what I presume would have been a fight. I'll have them bullets. Lock picking seems to be quite a useful skill. Well, I'm not trying to avoid, doing any actual combat here. I just, well, I mean I am, but I don't normally build my RPG characters for fighting. Oh, here's another potential opportunity for a fight, actually. 2 rough men turn to focus their collective cold gaze in your direction. Make it your business. This is obviously none of your business. You're about to assault an officer of the law. I'm required to warn you to avoid any misunderstandings later on. Law here? You gotta be kidding me. We're finally making the pit more civilized. Hanged 6 men from the bridge yesterday. What did they do? Captain says they were disturbing the peace, like... Isn't that what you boys were doing right now? This is very cool. Friends of yours? Yeah, as of 2 weeks ago. You got time to do a little job for me? We have a disruptor in mint condition if you help us. Plus whatever you find at their campsite. Alright. Is there another way in? There's a ladder. But does that achieve anything? Find a way in, it says. Okay. What a helpful ladder. Let's go. Alright, we're in combat. I'm guessing these different colored tiles indicate how likely it is that I get detected. %. You need a dagger for this attack. Can I? I must admit, not being able to rotate the camera is very unhelpful here, unless I'm overlooking something. There doesn't appear to be a way to rotate the camera. %. Suspicious. There's a lot of dudes here. I mean, that's like 4 dudes. Oh man, 13 AP is really bad. It's 7 AP for a shot. Okay, I just did 3 damage. That's not good. Hit, graze. Oh yeah, I'm so dead. Ha! Okay. Yeah, there wasn't much hope there. I think I would potentially be, I would potentially need some extra party members and some more, and a better weapon before I get involved in that nonsense. And maybe some levels would be nice too. Interesting belief system. Atheism versus theism, tradition versus progress, liberty versus authority, phobia versus philia. Xeno. Xenos love. Lock picking level 3. Go! I seem to be the master of picking locks in this game. Ah, there's a computer to use. The computer is too complicated! Alright, well, anyway. I was definitely having a good time here. Oop. Oops. That's a relic of the past. I didn't mean to put that on. Okay, here we go. Alright, well, I think that's it for my first impressions of this.
I'm very impressed. It's definitely got the makings of an old school RPG, that is for sure.
And now I shall enjoy quietly playing it on my own. So, I hope you guys enjoyed this first impressions, and I will see you guys next time.